Tune in, lock in, don't miss the show. Zoe, baby, got the energy, let it flow. Real vlog, truth, that's how it go. Convo, good mood, that's the goal. It's a vibe.
What's going on, man? It's Swisher K, man. I always keep a blue face on me. Listen, we vibing out with Zoe Baby Podcast right now. We can do it right now.
Blueface got a nigga flexing.
Hey.
Blueface got these hoes stressing. Blueface got these hoes stressing. I'm just trying to get the
I'm Swisher K.
I'm just trying to get the blue face. Coming Michael Jackson cause I'm feeling bad. I gave that bitch a blue and she say I can smash. I got some niggas, they ain't had no dad.
You better tell him, E. You better tell him, E. I know everything. Everything.
Hold on now.
Period.
It ain't too many people know that.
I know it, but I know it.
How you know that?
How?
That's crazy.
I know it.
That's wild.
That's what they all say when they sit down, don't they, E? I'm telling you.
That's wild,
Liz
bro.
will tell you.
You heard what she said?
I told you I'd be doing my little research for y'all. Come on here now.
She said she it's crazy. I started with church rapping first. What?
Period.
My nigga.
There go Liz with that bullshit. What's going on, y'all? They tapping in now. All right. What's going on, y'all? You already know this is your girl, Zoe, baby. We are tapping in for another episode of It's a Vibe Podcast. Welcome back to the Vibe Corner, baby. And y'all know this is where all the hottest artists and the dopest entrepreneurs come to vibe, okay? And tonight is no different. We actually have not even just the artist, because you do a lot of stuff. You do music, you're an artist, a producer, you make beats, you're a youth football coach, you're a community activist, and so much more. But we finna get into it. Before we get too far, just let them know who you is, where you from, and a little bit about yourself.
What's going on, man? Swisher K, man. You know, God bless it. That's first. And, you know, I come from a long music family, and I tied into the music, and I love kids and stuff like that. So I got kids, so coach football.
Okay, so from what I understand, you first started off in a church. You actually played instruments inside the church. Now, what was it like for you growing up inside the church house? Like, did you have to go to church every single Sunday or what?
Oh, every single Sunday. Yeah, I had every single Sunday. Like even when I got older, like, and started like adventuring out and stuff like that, I still man, we'll leave a party and go to church. You gotta go to church, man. Mom especially. But you stay here, you gotta go to church. I don't care what you do. Be out with your boys, all you want to, but boy, Sunday morning, you gotta go to church, boy.
Now, when did you start actually playing instruments, go to church? For how old?
8.
8 years old.
8 out in Lake Girls.
Beating on the wall.
Yep, I did that. It was a smaller sample, and then when we moved to Lakeland, I met my godmom then, and I just started playing drums. She was like cooler than it. We come from a structured church back home, so when we got there, Mom was just like, she was cool. Like, she was like, it's okay, come on. Like, she let me get on the drums, and I started. That's by about 12, and I went from about 11, and I went from 11 all the way up. And I probably stopped by like 18 or 19.
Now, how many instruments do you play in total?
Five.
5? What you play?
Drums, keyboard, organ, bass guitar.
Let's go.
And this one, acoustics. I do.
Okay. So now you starting to play drums, you starting to build on your musical talent. Like, when did you finally realize like these sounds will make like some dope beats?
Man, me and my brother. It was always me and my brother. We like, it's the church musicians for like 12 years. So everything had to go through us, but we like, kind of like, you know, we growing up, we boys, so we know about the music a little bit. You know, we know about the blues. They used to call it the blues and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We playing, man. We sneaking in R. Kelly. We sneaking in Boys the Man. We sneaking in all kind of things. Right, but we think about it at home. We be like, hey man, tomorrow when we go to rehearsal, we gonna put this into this song, or we gonna do all that, and we just. My brother started making beats first. I was the drummer, so I always had beats in me. I play the drums, so I had beats in there. Bro got our first little keyboard we bought for $100. We saved up our church checks for $100 and got a beat machine, and it was on since then.
So you got paid to play the drum? How much to pay you at the church for the
My latter.
Okay.
Early, no. 8, no. 11, 12, no. About 14, 15, when, I'm starting to come into a man, a young man. We started getting paid, and then I had offers from other churches, like Without Walls. I had offers from a church, 2 churches on the hand, like the Hawthorns, stuff like that. So now you got to pay me because I got offers, so I can. But I would never leave, but I do some, outside activity stuff when we ain't got church, so I'm going to get the money for sure.
So instead of paying the offer, he was giving you the offer. That's dope as hell. That's what.
That's our ladder, At first it was all food, but once we started, we got bills, so we got our own cell phone bills and stuff, so we got to get money. So that was just something that happened in it just happened in the era of churches. That was the era of churches when musicians get paid. Which always happen like that, but the musicians get paid. You got, in the Bible, say you had to bear fruit to David and his crew. They was the musicians, so they got blessed, in the Bible. So my mom was like, I'm gonna bless y'all.
I know that's right. Okay, so now you come from doing beats. Then I heard you tried to you was a Christian rapper. Now how did that come about? How did you come from beating on the drums to turning into a Christian rapper? And how did the church kind of respond to that?
Talent shows. We used to have church talent shows, and me and 2 of my god brothers and my little god brother, we had a group called Them Boys. I'll never forget that, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's wild that you go back there and know that. That's crazy. That's wild, bro. That's wild. I ain't talked about that in some years. That's wild.
Oh.
But yeah, we had a church group, and we was young. We was like 13, 14. We had little songs in the church, and we used to travel, and do our little church, church little raps and stuff. And after that, I flipped it over. It all flipped over after I kind of like veered off a little bit. Then I just started rapping, and I always made hooks and stuff. So I just started.
So what kind of made it switch? Because that's like a drastic switch. You rapping, you doing Christian rap, and then you go full off into the hip hop sector. Like, what brought about that shit?
Time. Because what happened about we probably stopped doing Them Boys at probably about 16. I was probably about 16. So from 16 to 18, I really ain't. Well, I'm gonna say about 14 to 16. That's when we stopped rapping. So I started getting homeboys. I started hanging out, growing up a little bit. So I started, hanging with the boys, and the boys, once church rapping, they had other raps. So I had to get acquainted and write other raps. I can't go in there where they saying all this, and I got a church rap. I got to come with making sure I'm versatile, but it just switched over. I stopped playing the drums and stuff for like 3 or 4 years, and then I just started making beats. And one of my close friends died. When he died, we just kept the vision going. That's when I just said, like, fuck it, I'm gonna pick up and rap now, because we lost a close friend of us.
I'm sorry. Now, okay, so now you producing, you making beats.
Mm-hmm.
When you decided to rap, though, because most people, they think, okay, producers, beat makers, they make all the money. And when you think of a rapper, they don't make nothing. They have to pay everything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Paying so much to.
And that's crazy. That's crazy. But that's a great question. But that's crazy because I started as a producer and making beats, and I'm making all my dog beats back home like in the L. I'm making all my dog beats. Like they popping songs, popping, you know, and so everybody in the city started knowing me and my brother for them boys swooped on them beats, but they already knew us from church. So we had kind of like a famous church. Everybody came out of church. You can't live in Lakeland and ain't came out of church.
What's the name of?
It was Newburgh at that time.
Okay.
At that time it was Newburgh. Man, everybody came out. All my friends, even we said, man.
But church was fun back then, though.
What?
When we was teens and you was in like the youth groups and stuff like that, it was when you had to transition to the adult group.
Yeah, no.
And it started getting boring.
Yeah,
the songs started dragging.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We know it was like, we know the song. Well, we started singing in my first church because it was structured. After that, I wasn't singing. I wasn't doing no singing. My brother sang. My brother's singing right now.
How you sung in the church?
He sung.
That's why how you sung.
Man, I was nervous. You get in front of all them people back in the day, man, I couldn't do it. Like, my anxiety, I always fake sick.
See, so you nervous back then, but now you get on stage and you getting paid for performances, and you actually went on tour. You say you did a show with Chaotic 305. He actually from Love and Hip Hop, and Lil Key, and everybody from Tampa love Lil Key. I remember
on tour with Lil Key.
You see what I'm saying? I remember Lil Key back when I was in the teen club with Javon Black. That was the first
Javon Black.
Hello, mama.
Yeah, Javon Black.
When I'm gone, she know how to handle. Then he did that Busted Wide Open. And baby, I'm telling you, he used to have our ass at the unchristian, like in them teen clubs. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I went my first tour with you. We went. We did a Southeast region tour. It was Sugar Bees, West Palm, Fort Myers, like Lee County, all that. Man, that back in them days, it's him, Javon Black, Tampa Tony. I remember Tampa Tony.
Oh yeah.
Javon Black, him, and of course Tom G, of course. Frank Lennon. That's really all we used to listen. But Tampa music was popping back then. Every song, it's like everything. Tampa Drop was popping. It's on radio. I know it's good days.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel now? Because the hip hop scene is so big. We have so many versatile artists in the hip hop scene, but it's been a lot of chatter about the Billboard top 40. Hip hop ain't nowhere in the top 40. You being a hip hop artist, how do you feel about the charts and stuff like that?
Well, you know, it ain't on the top 40. Get them like one song.
I think J. Cole hit it like 45.
J. Cole.
It was like J. Cole, Travis Scott.
Okay.
People like that did get on the chart.
Drake ain't hit top 40.
No, Drake was like number 50. He was below Kendrick Lamar.
So we got some in the 40s, just not top 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. That's the first, right?
It's been years, they say. At least like 2 years.
Yeah, it's running.
Yeah, that's wild. I ain't know that about it. That's good. That's how I say that. But yeah, how I feel about that can happen.
Yeah.
Somebody got to break the 40.
Yeah, but you see, anybody who did hip hop, they kind of transitioning into the country trap kind of venture over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big H the Plug, huge right now.
Yeah.
And all he do is most music is with what? Country artists. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That country slur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you coming out, because you dropped Blue Faces a while back, you got a couple of hits that came out. Now with you coming out and you rebranding yourself, do you think that the sound is going to be versatile, or do you feel like we're going to get that same, gritty sound that we had from before?
Crazy thing is, it's definitely versatile. It's versatile times 5, 10, 100. But the crazy thing is, I always was versatile. I had the music, them the songs I wouldn't drop. Like if I have a melody or something, I ain't dropping the song. But until I drop one, and I sent it to my brother on Georgia, and he was like, bro, that's the hardest song I heard you ever make. Bro. Like, why don't you just go that way? He was like, bro, you more innocent. We come from a family of this. We come from a family of, like, Grammy nominated. They got Grammys. All they got Grammys, for gospel music. So like, we come from a family of Grammy nominated singers. they just did gospel service, you know, and stuff like that. But it's in us. We ran the church for 12 years, so we can run the church. That means we resist. That means we got to take care of our music. We got to know everything. We got to put you in key, put in the right, line up. So like, he like, bro, it's in you, so let's just do it. So really, I'm just dropping more music now with melodies and more versatile, because you got to have something on your catalog with that.
Yeah.
You have to. Like, what can they play at a pop? What could they play of your song at a pop culture event? At a rock and roll event? Can you get one in there? Can you sneak one in there? You know that, and that's you got to do that now, because it's biased now. So now people really is like dividing and shit. So you got to make sure you got a little piece of every dividend.
Now, a couple people kind of grouped you in as a trap rapper, right? The hell with them though. But how would you describe like your sound? Do you agree with the trap rap, or do you feel like it's beyond that?
I have hit that bar before. I started like that, but they just didn't know I had more versatile stuff that they didn't hear. But of course, like until I dropped Light, really, to be honest, my second song from All the Way Out, that's when I became trap. My first song called Light.
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah.
So that's not even a well, but I'm talking that shit in there. I'm talking that so yeah, maybe, but because that's after all the church stuff, I kind of got it, I detoured a little bit, down the streets a little bit. So like, that's what they said from like the call it South Town, I'm cool, or something like that, or South Town fun, or something like that. But yeah, but I'm versatile as hell. Everybody, if he's considered a trap rapper, I appreciate that, but I do way more than trap. I ain't made a trap song. I make more like club music. I call myself like a trap club music.
Okay.
And put it together. Not too much like a booty shaking. Not the booty shaking, but like just the club. Something that can go on like a pop song, like maybe they take Deep and put that in a pop song. Cause Deep, that's a pill popping song. That's a having fun song. I ain't really us thorough song. So I don't think I'm gonna trap like. I think I can do it all though.
Okay.
I specialize probably in trap like.
You gonna come out with a country song?
Probably can't do that. But I could.
You have to say yeah.
I could. Like I can make.
Moneybagg Yo did it. Whiskey, won't you?
I have been got people that's been talking to like Jimmy Ray and stuff like that in Georgia, and just telling me like one of my close friends be telling me all the time, bro, we gotta make sure when you come up here you get with these like they country rapping motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to make a country song though. You gotta have that. You gotta have, of course, you gotta have the spin to it. The mix of hip hop, man.
Country, that's right.
For sure.
That's right. I be bopping my ass out to that country hip hop music.
For sure.
I'm telling you. Did you hear that Moneybagg Yo? And who was that? Matt Whalen or somebody? I'm coming up with people names. It just sounded country. I don't know the country man name, but yeah, but it was real. Huh?
Illegal.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa is a pop star.
Huh?
Dua Lipa?
No.
Ask me, am I a Libra?
Are you a Libra?
Yeah.
But because you make up names quick.
Oh,
Real.
Libra right there.
October 13th.
Most toxic trait. I'm the one that horoscope shit.
And I don't know too much about it, but my toxic trait. Good or bad?
Both.
Good is I'll probably stay a little longer.
When you supposed to. Okay.
Bad it was I probably. If I know something or something, maybe I know something. If I feel like you in 100, I can kill you kind of. What's in other words? I can smug like you. I can play the same game you play, but hard.
Okay.
Super hard.
I'm like that too. I'm like that.
I could double bike super hard. That's the only thing. Besides that, man, I'm a cool guy, man. I'm a chill guy. You know, I really like to, you know, enjoy music, life, being a dad, child dad. I ain't been coaching football for the last 3 years because I had been doing so much music to balance, you know what I mean? So we be on the road. When we coaching, we on the road. We had to put music to the side for a year just to coach. He put it to the side. We on the road we on the road every goddamn what's the name? We on the road every weekend. Fort Myers, Port St. Lucie, Tampa, Bradenton. Man, we on the road every weekend. We got and have sometimes we coming from the show or we'll be like, oh, that's good. We got a game at Tampa on the night. I mean today. So we'll just stay over there, get a room, stay over there. But we got a show in Tampa, right? That's how we'll do something like that. Or Jacksonville or whatever. We'll be on the road.
I'm trying to tell you now, what got you into doing the youth football thing though? Like, how did that get started? How did that come about?
Well, I love football. I got in some trouble so I couldn't really able to play it like I wanted to, but in school I became the football manager for the JV in my high school. So when I left school and stuff, I just took it. My uncle Eric Moody, he had the Tigers, and I told him, man, I want to coach. He said, come out there. And one of our family close friends told me to come out there with him. And man, I did that, man. We went from there. We traveled all over Florida, bro. Oh man, we traveled all over Florida. I like it, bro. It's competitive. It's just, if you get past the heat, you like it.
That's it. Yeah, I can't imagine. I tried to play flag football, and they told me that I had to run a mile, right?
Okay.
I ain't even got half a mile. I told them I quit. Fuck that shit. Hell no.
But y'all, that's like y'all play on weekends and stuff. Y'all play different teams, different cities.
Yeah, and I was fat as hell too. This was all girls team. I was real big. Yeah, high school.
Okay.
And they wanted me to run past the McDonald's. Yeah, I started at McDonald's, baby. I'm done with you boys, y'all. No, I was here. I went to high school here. I went to Hillsborough.
Okay.
Praise God.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, you was actually working during the quarantine, too.
Yeah.
I saw that you packed out a whole club during the quarantine.
I did.
Now, how the hell did you make that happen? You weren't scared?
Hell yeah, I was scared. Hell yeah, I was scared. But man, I was so prayed up. I was ready, man. I was prayed up. I'm a warrior. I was prayed up. I was ready.
You had a stripper and everything. You had time.
I had time.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, man, you break my head.
You know what I'm saying?
What club was that? That was over here, though.
CC Cabaret.
Also,
Here.
yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
I know just where is that right now. I'm looking at it right now.
Uh-huh.
I sure did, and I got video footage.
Now, how do you feel about artists? Because, a lot of these artist showcases that I used to go to, I don't go to the showcases at the strip club. I'm on that pisses me off.
Okay.
But how do you feel about these artists that come to the strip club to get their music heard, get their music out there, and they got about $5-10 to come split while they homeboy recording this shit, and they ain't got nothing up past that, not drink money, not none of that.
Well, the first thing you want to do is, if you gonna have a craft or anything, you got something that you put yourself face on. You want to grind and make sure you got, you grinding in that area, and make sure you put the money, you invest in that area. Because if you can't invest in yourself, ain't nobody else gonna invest in you. Like, how you expect to get a record deal or anything like that, and you want to invest in yourself? You gotta over invest in. Even if it ain't much, it ain't always money. It's time, due diligence. It's just doing the right thing. But throwing $10 at a stripper, and then you say did 5 songs.
So you just doing the song, you throw $10 at a stripper while that song goes for 3-4 minutes. 3-4 minutes song, you throw $10.
I'm surprised you said that's a showcase.
Party showcase.
So okay, I would say because a person performance, I'm surprised they do. Cause in every club we done been in, especially over here, it's $100 minimum when you get on stage. At least a $75 minimum. I ain't never seen nobody throw $10, but I did see somebody throw $10. But they went on stage. I did saw somebody get up there and throw a couple dollars, and then the DJ cut their song off halfway. And they did that. Over here, they get your ass over here.
Yeah, maybe that's what they
Over here, they get
doing.
your ass. Yeah, you ain't throwing no money on those strippers. And, but see, a showcase is different because you just get it how you get it. That's a showcase. But you actually on a show, either a headline or on a show that's like, a club night, yeah, they have a minimum. Be like $7,500 minimum.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they need to start doing. Now, what would you say is like the biggest difference in crowds? Like when you get in a paid show versus like, do you do anything different when you get in a paid show versus when you were just going out there and still trying to get your name out there?
Yeah, I don't be seen. I don't want to be bothered. It's really due to my management. I would say that. Due to my management, I kind of got a little spoiled. I admit it. I take my accountability. I've been a little spoiled because I'm coming through the back door. I got certain security. I got full video. I got the DJ just scream my name every 5 minutes. So it's just like how it get bigger and better to the point now where it's like that's how it is. So I come in at that. I'm coming in for a little bit. I'm just like how I rap. When they book to see Lil Boosie come to a show, he come through the bike with his people. I'm coming through with my people. I probably got 20, 30 people with me. We coming in. Sometimes most I have about 10, 15, or about 15, between 15 and 30 people. We come in there, we going in. We got our section and ballers, whatever we gonna do. We throw a little money. I always show love to the strippers because most of my shows are strippers and shit. Show love to the strippers. Do my set. I'm there for a couple seconds. After my set, I'm coming down still. I still gotta give me the hell up out of there. We ain't playing. I don't be on that finish shit because that shit, it get shit. Being on the road taught us a lot. We done seen a lot on the road.
What's the craziest thing you seen on the road?
A club got shot up. The club that we was booked at got shot up 5 minutes before we got there in Fort Myers.
Oh, now that's wild.
When we got there, it was Yellowtail.
How many people got for sure? Well,
I know for a fact 2 people died. 2 people died, but they wasn't in the club. 2 people died, and matter of fact, and the crazy thing is, I lied. Nobody died that night. The weekend after, 2 people, that same thing happened. 2 people got shot, and it's actually the promoter that booked us to that club got shot and died.
Oh,
in West Palm Beach. I bullshit you not. He got shot. Man, I ain't never felt like that about no promoter. Man, it was a nice promoter. This man, this when we first, he won't put up, I'm on tour with Lil Key because he won. See that, he had so much good things going on, man. He had industry friends that didn't mind putting nothing behind him. He had his own mercy. And if Big D was still here, man, it would be music industry. The underground music would be way more better and farther ahead. But we kind of get overlooked.
Yeah.
Because we're not mainstream. It's not mainstream, okay, but you got people like out here that been doing this for a while, like the Frank Lennons of the world, the Tom G's of the world. But Tom G have a commercial. Frank Lennon, Blood Raw. You got people like that. I've been in the same buildings with, in studios and wrapped up, got shows with. These people that people get overlooked. You can't overlook Frank Lennon.
Sure thing.
You can't overlook Blood Raw.
Sure thing.
You can't overlook, of course not Tom G commercial up. You can't overlook like JT Money. You can't overlook JT Money. You can't overlook artists, like Yo Baby, Trigger Slim. Like you can't overlook them artists, man. Like these artists is in this area, in this Central Florida, just the Florida area that gotta stop. But some people, they overlook that. But we the hardest working ones. We the realest ones. We ain't got no handouts. We pay for our own. You know what I mean? Well, we get paid. Once you get to a point where you pay, you do it. But that's where we at. God bless you.
Period. You actually got a song coming out with Tom G that's about to drop. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, man. Well, it's Get a Sight, man. It's a money song. So that's something, that's a different level. That's a different, it's a money song, man. It's called Get a Sight. Swisher K and Thomas U. I sat on that song for about a year, the hook. And then I always used to tell it to my manager, he'd be like, man, we gonna do that next. But we end up getting caught up with Blueface. Then we get caught up with Light. Light was the first song that popped me. That's the first song I did. It got good. That would make me feel like I could rap. You know what I mean? So Light, he said it about Light. He said it about Blueface. He said it about Rocket. He said that about Dirty Game. He said about a lot of BBT. I got a song called, my first song ever was Blue For My Eyes. A song called Blue For My Thighs. Me and an artist out of Pope named Black Mike, we did it together. And that just showed me, I got something to show people. And then they were like, man, dang, especially you kind of like, bro, you good, you got an image too. And then I met up with my manager. He came home from prison, and we met up. But it's just been on from there. Because he seen I was talented and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, he got the potential. He got the gift of gab, man. He can talk. Man. He can talk to Barack Obama. Donald Trump. We leave out Donald Trump, we're going to be there, you know.
Now, you actually managed by Eric Rudolph, and then he also is the owner of XC Entertainment, where you're also the president, and y'all are starting to build that back up as well.
Right.
What has that process been like for y'all so far?
Oh, it's been, honestly, I thought it'd be harder than what it is. I thought it would be harder than what it is. Because but see, you learn. When you learn, the more experience, we talk about it all the time, the more experience, and the longer we go down this road, the more we learn. So now, I thought it'd be harder than what it is, man. I called him, I'll never forget, I called him. I ain't had to talk to brother probably about 2 months. And brother handle some business and stuff, and I was just on handling business. And I said, bro, yeah. I said, man, listen. He wasn't even, it was this how I put the conversation was. I said, hey, bro, I'm coming by 2026, start the promotion, get everything in line, let's go. He say less, hung up. I ain't talked to him. That probably was in October. I called him, maybe by Halloween. So we got 2 more holidays. By Thanksgiving time, we talking every day, back like how we was 3-4 times a day, about how we gonna have this ready for 26. It came right on. We got our team together. We got our team. He ready to roll. Now we just started we finna get ready to go on tour and stuff. It just, take time. You gotta get your ducks, make sure, you gotta make sense. I'm older now, so I don't wanna be traveling if it ain't making sense, Yeah. It makes sense, but if, God, and just put us in a situation where it always makes sense.
Now, you've been doing music for some time. Really before TikTok and all that shit, right?
Sure.
So the first thing, what you was dropping on, like, my mixtape and shit?
Triller.
Okay.
Triller. It's not my mixing. What's the other one? Street Grinders.
Okay.
Street Grinders. I think it was Street Grinders.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of these artists nowadays, they do not know, because now you can post like maybe 20-30 seconds of a reel on TikTok and do a little dance.
Yeah, you got it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. What that is, boop. I thought that was NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, this sounds like NBA Youngboy.
I thought that was NBA Youngboy.
No, that's boop.
Somebody told boop.
Boo.
Something that simple. Boop. Ain't that crazy? How these songs just take it out like that. You be seeing that thing going viral online and stuff like that. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so with your song, Yes Please, now you had Rick Pull on that song. First off, your video was fire. Y'all had all kinds of stuff going on. I bet y'all did. I bet y'all did.
Oh, Father's Day, actually.
You said that was your favorite video?
No, my favorite video is that's good. My favorite video probably Light or Geek. I like Geek. We started a epidemic with Geek.
Now where can we find that at? It's on YouTube, the whole video. I'm gonna pull it up for you. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah. Geek. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Bend that shit over and let a nigga beat. Geek.
And you actually had what's his name? The man with the goatee, Crunkle. Crunkle. You had Crunkle in that bitch doing his thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's my dog, man. I need Crunkle
Yeah.
back from the old Crunkle, man.
I'm trying to tell you, Crunkle be having you dirt in the goddamn club. You hear me?
I been to a showcase when I first started rapping. I was young. I probably like 18, 19. Went to a showcase. I went to a couple showcases. And I met him. I just always knew that name. We went in the other company.
Crunkle.
Yeah.
Who you gonna try?
Yeah. You know, I remember all of them. All the showcases. Yeah. But it was cool. That was my favorite one though. Because we really started at the beginning of that. Like we started at the beginning.
Okay, now when you go out and see, because back then were you doing football and stuff at the time when you were dropping music?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now when people in the community will say shit like, okay, look at the kind of music you make, and how can he be a leader to the youth? Like, what would be your response to that then, or what either now? Because a lot of people feel like, because I get that backlash, like with Lil Baby. You hear that with Lil Baby saying that he a thug, this, he a thug, that, and he give millions and millions of dollars to the community. Young Thug do backpack drives and all kinds of stuff like that, but they still get the backlash.
Yep.
And how did you respond to it?
Well, I had went through that, and they had tried to shut my little bitch down and stuff. I had going through that, and I just, honestly, like, I feel like, of course, we all gonna be grown and we being accountable. Okay, music is music. Okay, but that's something that draws to the youth. They like music, man. They ain't hard. We all like music. We grown up, they like music. So I feel like don't judge a person off that, because that's like work. That's just like work. That's just like comparable to a person going to work. What if they're a police officer? You know, like they're a police officer. They might need that aspect. You know, that's work. But what do you do in your community, your environment? That's what really matters. It's always good. It's always something good when you get, no matter what you're doing. It could be a bad gift, but it was a gift. You know what I mean? You have to give it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like everybody ain't gonna agree. You know, there's stuff that I'll do, even with my music that I do, send out to that I mostly show like to the youth while I'm doing it at events. They more like new phase stuff like that, like money songs. And
Right.
I ain't going deep in my catalog. Just always pay attention to what they do outside of work. Just look at music like a job. That's what they get paid for. That's what they do. That's their job. You know, no matter how much or whatever they do, that's their job. So outside of job, you can help the community. You doing something for the kids, like coach football. That's how I drew my kids. They got my football team because they like me because I was a rapper and I can relate.
Right.
A lot of coaches can't relate out there. I know lingo. I know all that. You know, I know what they're saying. You older coach, they don't know what the hell they're saying. But you know, that's how it's like.
Now, how would you use your music to kind of connect with the youth and kind of drive a different message? Because, yeah, you promote, like, drugs and different stuff, but, I mean, they have Blueface showing up to the high school
Right.
and saying, bust down Tatiana.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And you got the high school girls twerking and different stuff like that. So, you can't, because, I mean, they bringing it in anyways, but how would you use your music as kind of like a way to promote a different message to the youth?
Really, I use it as basically an example, because if you get to know me and doing, like, especially just like coaching football and stuff, once they get to know me and they take that first practice with me, they gonna be like, I'm stuck with switching.
Mm-hmm.
So I use it as, okay, I can do this, I can say this, I can be rapping outside here, but this the man I am. Now you're thinking, damn, I can be a positive dude, you know, laid back, cool back, ain't on all that rah-rah, and still do, you know, something outside like rapping and talk about what I talk about, baby. You see me as a person, you're like, oh, I fuck with Swisher. All right, Swisher's super cool, right? Swisher wrong. I just got this, you know what I mean? So I use that to relate to them girls. That would draw me in. That would draw a lot of kids to me, because they're like, man, Swisher rap. Man, Swisher come get me, you know, for practice and all that. It was once you get to know, especially you get to know. So I use that kind of smaller again, but to the point where like, okay, you can do this outside, but as long as you be a person straightforward of accountability and the man you want to be a role model. Either way, they gonna listen to us before they listen to the damn Jimmy Joe come on there trying to talk to them. They don't know them people. I want to see something. They from Missouri. These kids from Missouri. They're from the Show Me State. You got to show them. They don't want to hear all that talking.
Yeah.
And you got to show these kids. You don't show them. You can't relate to these kids. You just wasting your breath.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say you use people like me and the stuff that I did. You use that to help. You know, bring in the kids. Let them know you can shit.
I mean, I only ask that because a lot of people get judged from what they put out there, or maybe some things from their past or different stuff. I have a cousin who had a horrific background. You get what I'm saying? But if you look at him today, you wouldn't even be able to tell what he been through. You wouldn't even know that was his story. You get what I'm saying? So, I love that. I love that, Susha. I love that. Now, you say you got your tour coming up. Ocala, your favorite. You ready for that? But what's going to be the first stop for you?
Temple.
Temple. Period.
Temple.
Okay.
For sure.
Period. Okay. Okay.
So Temple.
Now, I gotta ask you now, if you never did collab with Tom G, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had the chance to do one with Tom G or Boss Man, who would you choose?
D-Lo. I really like Tom G. And I really like Boss Man. I'm gonna say Tom G.
You didn't go Tom? Thank you, get out.
Cause he's more closer and more like relatable to the same things.
I get that.
You can go D-Lo a little bit farther away. He's still in Florida, but you know he's a little bit farther than I hear things.
See what I'm saying? And I got a little sample of that Tom G song. You know, you let me hear a little song, but that shit been fire.
Yes, fine.
Okay, so that dropped March.
Mm-hmm.
Now you dropping the video once you drop the song, or is it gonna be?
Yeah. You ain't even dropping the song on time. You can't get a song without the video.
Period.
You gotta
All
look at it.
26.
You gotta look at it.
All 26.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen.
That's it.
Now listen. Your what that song, Blue Face?
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. And when you came in on that shit and you was popping your stuff, I love that. I was like, okay. Now I'm actually gonna play like a little snippet of that. That's okay with you?
For sure.
Period. So we gonna get ready to get right into that goddamn video, y'all. This is how we're gonna be ending this thing off with Swisha K. Before we get into that, is there anything that you would tell any of the youth that's looking up to you? Anybody that's looking at your growth and have seen your path or hasn't seen your path, is there any words of inspiration for them?
Of course. Just keep pushing and don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, you can't do it. And the biggest point of it all, I know people be like, "Switch, why you always say that?" I'll be like, "But I just have to say it because this is what I've been through, and I want to keep on it." Experience and wisdom matters.
Mm-hmm.
Experience, man, wisdom. So the more you go through things, the more you know how to get out. And the more you go through stuff, the more you'll learn that, like, how about life.
Yeah.
Experience matters. I don't care what you do. That shit matters. Experience. I always get you some experience in everything you get. Put your hand in it. Every basket you can.
That's good. That's what we're going. Because you is a producer, beat maker, goddamn it, even if he don't want to rap, he's still going to get y'all money. You understand? If he stand on stage, he going to get y'all money. If he open a club, though, he's going to get y'all money.
Yes.
That's going to be my word of encouragement to y'all. Make sure y'all follow y'all dreams, but understand how the game go. Don't be out here trying to run this shit by yourself, baby. You do not know everything. Keep your mind open. Network. Meet people. Pick their brains a little bit when you need them. I mean, you never know what's going to happen, okay? I might have some big moves coming for y'all too, but y'all still got to wait on that. Swisha K, we finna get into this goddamn song right here.
Okay.
Blue Face.
Okay.
Okay? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Ready. Produce.
All right.
Produce and everything about the yours true. I made the beat, I did the production, I did
I wanted to ask you that. To this day, you still rap on your own beat.
Yep.
So this your beat right here.
Yes, ma'am.
You created the whole
I'm
thing.
making it. I'm gonna make it.
From the rooter to the tuner. And to date, on your new shit that's gonna drop, this gonna be your beat.
That's me.
You and Tom G, your beat.
Got my own sound.
Period. Y'all hear
They
that?
sound like me.
That's it.
Hey,
That's it. Versatility, maybe a country song,
this I can do that.
but definitely Blueface, y'all.
Oh, Blueface.
That shit out there right now.
Get a cycle.
Everyone. You heard me? Sushi K.
Get a cycle on the way.
Period. Gonna say.
It's on the way.
Ooh! I can't wait.
And then y'all make sure y'all follow my boy too. Let him know where they can find you.
Instagram is Swisher Gold. Facebook is Swisher Cake on Stunt. Twitter is Swisher Gold. Everything is Swisher Gold. SWISHAGOAT.
Period. What them few say right there before we go?
Love the work. I see you ready for the tour.
All right. Who is that? I see you ready for the tour.
That is from Duffy Drip _ Records.
Shout out to Duffy, man.
Shout out to
Shout out
them.
to Duffy.
Period.
We ready for tour. We definitely ready.
First spot y'all hitting. Y'all gotta wait for that.
Okay.
Hold it. You.
I'm telling you.
You threw that out there quick.
Cause I know that's for real. Oh no! Oh, matter of fact, I forgot. We got, man, Central Florida first.
Period.
Let's. We got like, matter of fact, we got like 4 shows at first. But my favorite one is out of all the. I'm just saying one of my favorite early one, Ocala.
Okay, you ready for Ocala?
I love Ocala.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all stay the hell tuned. Go check my boy out. He will have all those tour dates dropping. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. What did I say to Liz? Liz got me fucked up already, y'all. Stay tuned in. Do not tap out. Okay? Later.
Clean on the inside, clean on the outside. I'm from Cincinnati and I don't see no shit like this, boys. Look at this. God damn, that motherfucker be clean, fellas.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, listen. Blueface got these hoes foaming. Blueface got these hoes flexing, sexing, whatever they want to do, they gonna do it because of that Blueface. You feel what I'm saying? We rocking out. We in that night. Swisher K live, nigga. What's my name? Swisher K. Blueface. Blueface.
Hundreds. Blueface hundreds. Hundreds. Yeah. Hundreds. Blueface hundreds. 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 Yeah. Hundreds. Blueface hundreds. Yeah. Blueface got a nigga ballin'. Blueface got a nigga flexin'. Blueface got these hoes stressin'. Blueface got these hoes at me. I'm just tryna get the Blueface. She wanna fuck, I throw a Blueface. Nigga hatin', throw a Blueface. I'm just tryna get the Blueface. Call me Michael Jackson cause I'm feeling bad. I gave that bitch a blue and she say I can smash. I got some niggas, they ain't had no dad. They'll make a nigga bleed for that fucking cash. They just out here getting cheese like a fucking rat. So we just chillin', man, we tryna get this Blueface. She ain't gon' fuck unless a nigga throw a Blueface. She ain't gon' suck unless a nigga throw a Blueface. These niggas gon' kill about that money. These niggas gon' steal about